welcome, beautiful, amazing people. I'm Arthie Moore, visionary entrepreneur, live with you on ibgr.network. I'm excited to be with you today because I've got so much to talk into and talk about. It's going to be absolutely exciting. It's going to be incredible. And this is the start of season 4. You're listening to ibgr.network, coming live to you from Virginia in USA. And yet, here I am in South Africa. This is exciting. It's incredible. It is the beginning of a beautiful journey. And what I'm loving about season 4 is that we've gotten to put together some incredibly amazing information, incredible shows coming to you from around the world. We're in over 152 countries already. Now, that is impressive. It's exciting. It's amazing. I cannot tell you how incredible this is for me. I want to say a very, very big welcome to all of you. If this is the first time you're listening, welcome. If you're a returning listener, I am grateful. Thank you for being here. It is an absolute privilege to be able to be of service to you. So, as your host today or your on air talent, it's exciting because, and I know I use exciting quite a lot because I really am. We're at the point where we're beginning our new year. This is the first week of a new year that demands that we change, adjust, realign, and look at where we're heading, what we're doing, where we're going in life, and what we want to achieve. Now, as entrepreneurs, I understand that it can be challenging, and yet this is the most exciting time that we could be on this earth. I think that when we look at the past experiences, there's been so much that has happened, so many things that's going on. There's been lockdowns, there's been destruction of businesses, there's been fear mongering in every sense. We never know whether we're going to have business, whether our clients will still be alive. I mean, those are massive things to deal with. And I just feel this is all part of the human experience, and understanding the human experience is something that we should not take lightly. And because we're entrepreneurs, we're always resilient. Now, earlier, I actually did a talk on resilience for a company in France, actually. And what they were saying to me is that for the first time in history, as they were researching what is the most common word that is being researched right now, and it turns out the word is resilience. And so they interviewed me earlier and asked me, what is your story in resilience and how did it help you? What is your understanding of it? And as I'm thinking about that, and as I was doing the talk, I realized the impact that resilience has had on me as an entrepreneur, not just in my personal life, but as an entrepreneur. So, as I think about the different life lessons, I look at it as there were challenges, and if I actually embrace resilience differently, my understanding of it is how to overcome. So for today, what I'm doing I'm giving you an overview of what we're going to be what my shows are going to be like over the next 12 sessions. So there's 13 sessions. So you're stuck with me for 13 sessions. And I think you're going to love that anyway. But what we're looking at is an environment that we would like to create and realize that this is a journey. Now, knowing that this is a journey, Donna and Bill have our producers and the founders and owners of IBGR.network brainstormed and came up with incredible ideas of how to support entrepreneurs globally. Now, within that support structure that they created, they worked out that this IBGR.network radio station should be a profit radio station. It should be one that guides people to having an abundance mentality. But what is amazing about what they've created is they're giving you the foundations to learn how to take your business from where you're at to where you insist it should go in terms of success. So they're taking you from where you're at. They're giving you the resources, the know-how, the tools, and the techniques to take your business to other levels, levels that you did not even think possible, because you now have got access to people from around the world. Now there are over 40 on-air talent around the world this radio station is running 24/7, 7 days a week. And what I love about the creation of the resources, the thoughtfulness of how they created the resources, was that all of our radio shows, as we do this as on air talent, we actually give in our show notes in advance, and they get posted online on ibgr.network. And as we are talking into if you are intrigued by something, remember something, you are always welcome to go onto the ibgr.network and download the show notes. Now, more than that, for me, that was awesome. But what's even more impressive is the fact that when you think about it, the opportunities that you get, even if you missed out in any of your favorite show hosts, you can actually download all of their they're uploaded onto ibgr.network as podcasts. Show notes, you've got our podcasts, and then you think about it, you've got access to everything you could want or need. But no, they didn't stop there. They decided to create a community of commerce that gives you access to mentoring, it gives you access to more resources, it gives you access to all of the on-air talent. And if you thought that was enough, it wasn't. They then decided that they're going to launch an app. And on that app, it allows you to download it on iOS stores, on Play stores, and it allows you to actually listen to all of the radio shows or all of our show hosts anytime at your convenience. So now you've got us at the tip of your fingertips. And even on the app, you've got access to all of us as on-air talent. You can chat to us. You can leave your messages for us. You can interact with us. You can have conversations with us. So, you know what I love about this is that we are touchable. So we are using technology to the best of its ability. We're using it to streamline information and to bring it to you in the hope that we can help you, guide you, and support you wherever you're at in your business. So whether you're working in your business, on your business, or you're exiting your business, there is something for every single person here. If you're beginning your business, you're thinking about things and you're wondering what next. There's a show that is dealing with this every single day. There is a different show, and there's a different theme. So I would suggest you go to our ibgr.network website, like and share that with as many people as you can. Give them the opportunity to delve into resilience, to delve into looking at where they can go, where they can do differently. So when I am researching a lot of my information, what I do is I look back at my own experiences and I want to work out what I needed to do differently, where I could have done things differently, and where I'm heading in life. So with that, I think it makes sense for me to welcome you once again. I'm Arthie Moore, your visionary entrepreneur. And today my topic is basically talking into all of my the next 12 shows that's coming up, and to give you a bit of a heads up of what you can expect, the brilliance, the intrigue, the excitement. I know that network, a profit radio, everything a business owner needs to start, grow, or exit a business. Now, with the new season 4 starting in 2021, it arrives at a time when tensions are really high, where motivation is an imperative. Morals need to be boosted in a very different way. And innovative thinking to create residual income is now the only way to focus on new beginnings worth chasing. Now, I don't believe in creating New Year's resolutions. I believe that we need to resolve to begin new things. And new things means new ideologies. So if I don't like an idea today, I will change and adjust it because I demand excellence for myself. Now, if we think of it in that way, we realize that as entrepreneurs, we have the highest chance of survival as the business world crashes and small businesses become the main suppliers over big corporations, which means that we're sitting on a threshold of opportunity with no excuses why we cannot step up and provide services and products both physically as well as online, to service the needs where gaps in the market are staring us in the face. What I'm saying is that as entrepreneurs, we're at that point in our life where all of the excuses have been removed. We now have got every reason why we can succeed. And IBGR.network has so beautifully put together a platform to support us in every single way. And what I'm going to do is insist that you take full advantage of all of the resources that they've created, knowing full well that it is their imperative for you to succeed. Now more than ever, the call to action is simply this: upgrade, update, unleash, and unravel. I am not going to say to realign, recreate, redress. No, I'm saying upgrade. I'm saying update. I'm saying unleash and unravel. And that is going to be seen in all of my episodes coming up, what I mean by that. I mean, I feel that there are many reasons why the visionary entrepreneur is about to take 2021 by storm. It begs to become a watch this space moment only if we become more focused. And because of that, I decided that I'm going to talk into a number of different subjects of my choosing. But I do welcome you to give me your questions. Share with me some of your challenges and what you'd like for me to talk about. And I will absolutely would love to bring it into the fold, into my show, address it. And if I don't know, I will find people who do know. I will learn from them and I'll bring that knowledge to you. Now, with that, I realize that I've been so excited that I'm nearly at the end of my first segment, which means that it is time that we took a quick 2 to 3 minute break. Now, remember, I've been telling you about IBGR.network. Please join us, like and share it. We'll see you in a few minutes on air. So, beautiful people, I am now stuck with you on Facebook. I was just going over some of the areas that I believe we all need to be cognizant of. I was doing a talk earlier on resilience, and it actually brought to mind a lot of areas that we need to personally delve into our own growth. Now, knowing that our growth is going to be the